My lord.
That's when they will examine whether it is a genuine thing or not.
My humble submission would be,
It's not challenged.
Lord, my humble submission would be, the appellant approached the Tahsildar to issue a caste certificate. That has been issued pursuant to
That's what
inquiry, my lord, by the revenue.
That has been overruled by the committee.
Not pursuant to an allegation.
Once the Tahsildar does it,
Right.
it's a final. You
That
cannot.
is
Pursuant
not
to an
conclusive.
allegation, my lord.
This report is not conclusive.
Lord,
There is
may
a
I kindly
paragraph
appreciate,
to
my
be
lord.
followed.
Pursuant to an allegation only, this proceeding was initiated, which is found out from the report, my lord. It says that I was adopted, but certainly my caste, which it is Dumbo caste, my lord, after adoption, but that is also not in dispute.
Is there a assumption of caste as a result of adoption?
May it please, my lord. Writ appeal, my lord. But pursuant to an allegation, my lord, against this appellant regarding submission of a fake caste certificate, a proceeding was initiated by the state level scrutiny committee, my lord. And an inquiry was directed to be conducted. In the inquiry, it was found out that the certificate is genuine. However, my lord, the final order was passed by the scrutiny committee, holding that the caste certificate was not genuine. But against that, my lord, challenging that order, this appellant preferred an application before the honorable single judge. But lordship may kindly come to the order, my lord. Impugned order. The honorable single judge did not go into the merits of the case and only stated that the appellant may move before the common law forum, challenging the order passed by the state level scrutiny committee. But in fact, my lord, this inquiry was conducted on the basis of the guidelines framed up by the Honorable Apex Court in the judgment, my lord, reported in AIR 1995 Supreme Court, page 94.
No, but why don't you move the state level committee? I mean, why don't you move the common law forum?
My lord, the only question is that whether the caste certificate is genuine or not. He has obtained the caste certificate on the basis of by showing that I am the adopted son of a scheduled caste person X. And so far as that adoption is concerned, the view of the honorable single judge is that since it is a mixed question of fact and law, because adoption issue cannot be decided in a writ jurisdiction. I think there is no error in the impugned order.
In fact, my lord, this
Which is this common law forum?
Civil court, obviously.
Lord, that has been brought to the Honorable Apex Court. May I placed on record the judgment on the basis of which the proceeding was initiated. Lordship may kindly come to page 7, where it framed to conduct inquiry, and the relevant page is page number 9. The order passed by the committee shall be final and conclusive only subject to proceeding under Article 226 of the Constitution. And the next point says no suit or other proceeding before any other authority should have.
That is a different issue so far as that
My lord, may kindly come to
jurisdiction of the
order.
suit is concerned. Here is a case where your adoption is
My
under
lord, may
challenge
kindly
because
come to page 20 of my writ petition. On the basis of this judgment, proceeding was initiated. Lordship may kindly come to page 20 of the writ petition, Lord.
your lordship is to see whether the committee can examine the factum of adoption, whether the committee is empowered under the law to declare that you are the
Question of
son
adoption
of
was
adopted
never
son of
challenged.
X.
Adoption
Because
part is
adoption
never
is such a
challenged.
issue which is a mixed question of fact and law. Only the civil and there are certain decisions of our Honorable High Court that consultation authority is also empowered to decide the plea of adoption. But except that, so far as this committee is concerned, even if the committee is not empowered, that is my respectful submission.
Only if it is the challenge, my lord. If the adoption part is under challenge, my lord, then the question will arise whether
That
I
is
will
your
move
claim.
before the
That is your claim. Even if it is not
Common
challenged,
law.
that claim has to be substantiated by valid
consider
document or
these cases
finding
not
of the
only
court.
the Honorable Apex Court.
Then anybody can claim that I am the adopted son of some
The Honorable
scheduled
Apex
caste
Court,
or
my
scheduled tribe
lord,
person.
rendered the
So I
guidelines to
should be-
deal these cases, and in that judgment it has been specifically provided to deal with these cases.
No, whether there's
state-
valid adoption or not itself has to be a question, right? How can that be decided by the scrutiny level committee?
Yes, my lord, that has been decided.
No, how can the scrutiny level committee decide whether there's a valid adoption or not?
Yes, my lord, that could have been done by the honorable single judge, my lord, either rightly or wrongly. But
No, where's question rightly or wrongly?
in fact, the question of adoption has not been gone into, my lord. That was an issue, but that has not been decided, and that was never under challenge. my
Decided
lord.
in the writ jurisdiction.
But my
How can
humble
it be
submission would
decided
be,
in the writ jurisdiction?
had the adoption been under challenge, my lord, then the question would have arisen.
No, when you go before a state level committee,
But I
why
did not.
claiming
My
that
humble
he is
submission.
son of a adopted son of a scheduled
But
caste
that is the
person.
report, my lord. The report, lordship
that
sees the report, my lord. Under annexure 2, my lord, the report is categorically in my favor. It says that the certificate is genuine, adoption is correct, and that was never challenged. But unless the adoption is challenged, my lord, the question of legality of the adoption, my lord, my humble submission cannot arise, my lord.
Because
That is the
otherwise-
report. Lordship-
because the state level committee did not grant you your request, you
Right.
went in a writ petition.
My
What did the state committee say? Let's see that.
Yes, ma'am. Under the above premises, having regard to the available documents, records and evidence and statement of the alleged before the committee, the state level scrutiny committee unanimously decided that the alleged belongs.
This is an actual finding against you that you manipulated.
That is why you prefer the writ petition.
But I prefer the
Now the
petition
question
challenging the decision, but holding that my certificate is bad. But that certificate was issued by the competent authority, Tahsildar. But that was never challenged.
What do you mean by not challenged? When you apply
My lord.
to be recognized as belonging to that caste on the basis of the Tahsildar's report,
My lord.
that's when they will examine whether it is a genuine thing or
Lord,
not.
my humble submission would be,
This was not challenged.
Lord, my humble submission would be, the appellant approached the Tahsildar to issue a caste certificate. That has been issued pursuant to
That's what
inquiry, my lord, by the revenue.
That has
Question
been
by the
overruled by
Supreme
the committee.
Not pursuant to an allegation.
Once the Tahsildar does it,
Right.
it's a final. You cannot
That is
Pursuant
not
to an
conclusive.
allegation, my lord.
This report is not conclusive. There is
May
a
kindly
parameter
appreciate,
to
my lord.
follow.
Pursuant to an allegation only this proceeding was initiated.
Whatever, sir.
But on the basis, Lordship may kindly appreciate, my lord, on this issue itself, a judicial proceeding was pending. A proceeding under section 420 was also initiated against, with respect to the self-same allegation. There I have been acquitted. The order is also there. Lordship sees Annexure 3. But everything is in my lord. And this person is in service, my lord. The report, Lordship sees the order, my lord. Annexure 3 at page 28, my lord. Their finding is the adoption was found to be genuine. There is a finding also, Lordship sees the relevant page, my lord. But all these issues have gone into, my lord. Lordship sees the,
This is a SDJM proceeding, correct?
my lord.
It's not a civil court.
My
sir.
lord,
The order in
No,
a,
that was never an issue. Lordship sees. Lordship may kindly come to the report. Lordship may for a moment.
See, it has become an issue because of the state level scrutiny committee finding it to be a forged document.
Lordship may kindly come to Annexure 2, my lord.
Yes,
Annexure 2, Lordship.
yes.
But this is the report, my lord.
This is what is being questioned, sir.
My lord, page 26.
Yes,
Towards the bottom, my lord, the conclusion, my lord.
yes.
But Anam Chan Naik, son of so and so, my lord, of village Kulia so and so, PS so and so, district so and so, caste Kumbhar, was adopted by Krutibas Naik, son of Idi Naik of village so and so, PS so and so, district so and so, of caste Dombo scheduled caste in the year 1965.
There is
when
no
he was
dispute
7.
in it.
But when there is no dispute, my lord, how?
no, there is no dispute that your adoptive father is the scheduled caste person. Admittedly, your natural father is a non-scheduled caste.
But-
You are claiming adoption to a non-scheduled caste person. That part of the adoption, that is the committee has disputed.
My humble submission would be,
Then
when my
everybody can say
adoption
that
is,
the adopted son
it
of
is said that my adoption is not, when my humble submission,
Yes.
Lordship may kindly appreciate, my lord, when the factum of adoption, which is found out from the report, my lord, it says that I was adopted, but certainly my caste, which it is Dombo caste, my lord, after adoption, but that is also not in dispute.
Is there a assumption of caste as a result of adoption?
My lord, what? But at the age when I was 7 months, my lord, I was adopted, and the report clearly indicates right from date of adoption, I have been staying with my adoptive father, mother. I brought up as a Dombo caste, in member of Dombo caste community, my lord, which is a scheduled caste, my lord. But there is no.
Anyway, you have only been asked to go to civil court. If your
Yes.
case is genuine, you will get a declaration from the civil court. Disposing of writ petition civil 10819 of 2017, filed by the present appellate.
My lord, may just as a senior advocate, may I assist, my lord, your lordship permission?
Yes, yes.
Because I have a case also 58. My lord, here, the honorable single judge, instead of deciding on merit about the validity of the order passed by the scrutiny committee, rather stated that you go to common forum and that is barred under the Supreme Court judgment. So it is a question challenging the order of the scrutiny committee which has not been addressed nor considered, no finding with regards to that, just it was relegated saying that common forum. So here the question of
Because the nature of the allegation, because it says that it is obtained by fraud.
I will give reply to my learned senior.
but with regards to that, there must be a finding by the learned senior, which instead of deciding the matter,
No,
relegating.
the scrutiny level committee finds that's by manipulation and fraud.
Yes.
So this is a disputed question. So a single judge in 226 cannot adjudicate a disputed
Correct.
question which requires evidence to be led.
But only thing is that if that has been adjudicated at all, then this question arises. But instead of adjudicating on that issue, relegating that go to the common forum, which is barred under the Madhuri Patil case,
Yes.
specifically. Only that your lordship may consider.
And further concluded that the appellant, open quotation, has forged and manipulated his caste identity to avail the benefit meant for SC people. Paragraph. The learned single judge has, after noting the disputed questions of fact, obviously could not be examined by the learned single judge, relegated the appellant to the remedy in the civil court. Consequently, the court is unable to find any error having been committed by the learned single judge in relegating the appellant to civil court remedy. The appeal is accordingly dismissed. The interim order is vacated. No order is to cause.